Hi, chat. It is hot as hell. Somebody's been messing around with things because holy shit, Hellmouth is open. Ladies, gentlemen, programs, users, and gentlefolk. Guess what? The arcade is open. It is hot as a mother sucker, though. Let me tell you. Hi. Wow. It is. Boy. No. Listen. No, what ends up being effed is when we end up in this. Well, could be. I'm trying to find a way, honestly, to try to keep the struggling central air system running. It is, in the immortal words of Worf, that was not my fault. See, exactly. There you go. Hi, Tony. That was not my fault. Oh my God. Hi, Tony. How are you? It is, man, it is hot as balls. It is so freaking hot. Yeah, just got back from the heat. It is 39 degrees Celsius here right now. And the central air system is struggling to keep the condo at at 23 degrees, which I think 23 degrees Celsius is reasonable, right? But it is struggling, and it has been running nonstop for the last 3 days. Because, yeah, it like we thought we were going to get a little bit of a reprieve yesterday. We did not. It rained for a grand total of 5 minutes and made it way more humid. But well, oh, Automod, what did Automod catch on you? Chat, do we have somebody here who can take care of the Automod? It's being a bitch. Automod's being a bitch. 35C. Oh, because it's the 42. That's why. Automod caught 42. Thanks. Yeah, of course it did. Yeah, just yeah, allow that. I need to change that. God damn it. Yeah, Nutslife. Yeah, you know why Nutslife is laughing. He knows exactly why 42 is banned in this channel. Thanks, I'd appreciate it. See, Nutslife knows why 42 is banned.
You're
Yo,
messing
Sleepy,
with
thank
my
you so
Zen
much
thing,
for the 35 months in tier 1.
Sleepy
I really appreciate that. That's 44 months, dude. Mattman with 89 months. Flippin' hate Z-Scaler. What is, okay,
You're
what is
messing with my
Z-Scaler?
Zen thing, man.
89 months. Hi, Mattman.
1979 has just subscribed. 90
What's
months,
Z-Scaler?
yeah.
Why? 90 months. 90 months total for Mattman. Holy crap. You guys are coming in kind of hard today. Damn, I appreciate that. Thank you. July 3rd. You have until July 3rd. If you're being kind in any community on Twitch, you have until July 3rd to take advantage of the 35% for 5 or more gifted. So just a reminder. 94 35C here. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. Currently 32 feels like 39. It's like tool that allows company to monitor and allow secure network connections alternative to a VPN. Oh, well, I'm guessing it's being a bit of a dick, huh? Is it being a dick? Chat, you guys are about to get a treat. I've spent yesterday re-rigging everything. It's and I added a whole bunch of new stuff to the Throne wish list. Honestly, that was because Sleepy Developer actually raised a pretty valid point. I should update that. So the Throne wish list has been updated. There's a bunch of one of them is being able to get the microphone out of my face with a like 12-foot freaking XLR cable so I can move this and route it to the other side of the desk for starters. If it let me use the net, but Twitch wouldn't load until I rebooted. That is messed up. Also, FedEx has the shipping info. Nice. Hey, there you go. Nice. I'm glad that you're getting that all sorted. Also, exclamation Moza in chat. That's right. Your boy is a Moza affiliate. And if you purchase using my link, I make a 5% commission. So, yeah, you're helping us out if you use my link to purchase. Also, if you're watching over on YouTube, there is a link down below in the description. So, please, by all means, help yourselves out. Knock yourselves out, too. Yeah. Here, let's switch over. I will show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, so we've got the wheel. Right here, you guys probably see this is the head tracker. And then we have, if it will engage in things, there we go. We now have the tablet set up. So this is all set up. I have actually done away with the side tech heavy equipment side panel has been retired for the time being, only because this mangled assortment of bits and pieces that aren't really meant for each other. There was no room for it. It had to go. Something had to go. And now I have to find something. So I know that SimDash actually, I can run SimDash to this. What I need is I actually need to find a button box. I don't want to use Sim Dashboard. I'm not paying. I already own Sim Hub. I'm not paying for Sim Dashboard. So I need to find, and if anybody can provide any assistance with that in the Discord, throw it in the Sim Trucking or DM it to me on Discord, a free button box for Sim Hub. If it's not Sim Hub, I don't want it. I don't care. I'm also not paying for it. It's got to be free. It has to be free. I already have way more reinvested in this than I wanted to. I'm not paying anymore. I am fucking broke. Because the only thing I can handle right now is getting my mouth stuff taken care of and get my sleep thing taken care of. Anyway, that's enough. That's enough bitching for me. You guys ready for some Forza? I also figured out how to fix my handbrake. 3 years of engineering the problem and overthinking it, and you know what it was? It was as simple as taking the magnet, popping the screw, switching it around, so reversing the poles, reversing where the north pole and the south pole were on the freaking magnet, and putting the screw back in, and all of a sudden, voila, it's fucking working. Magic. Yeah. Took me 3 minutes to fix the problem. I've been fucking with this thing for 3 goddamn years. I don't know why that would work. It uses a Hall effect sensor, and apparently it would have had to have been because of how the Hall effect sensor was installed. Yeah. No, what it was is I overthought the goddamn problem. Oh, Jesus, that's loud. Yep, overthought the problem as an engineer. Usually that indicates, so it usually indicates that there was the way it was constructed or built, the way the circuit was built for the Hall effect sensor itself was actually incorrect. They flip it around. Oh yeah, no, it is definitely an engineer thing to do. 100%. Absolutely. So because of how unreasonably warm and how much the system is struggling right now. Yeah, I haven't removed the this yet. Actually, you know what? I might remove that before we're too far into this, because that is...
Welcome back, Scott.
You know what? I'm going to remove that before we get too into this, so just give me a second. I don't need the truck shift. That's the only other downside, is I have to constantly be taking the truck shifter off, which is a bit of a hassle. But listen, don't be cheeky. Don't be cheeky. I don't need the truck shifter knob when we're driving drift cars. It's not needed. You just never mind. Stop being so snarky. Nuts Life. Stop being so snarky. So we're just going to leave that up for a second while I get myself situated here. For a moment. I'm going to leave this up for a moment the way it is. Right? Just accept. Good God, that. You didn't give me a second. When I say a second, I mean a moment. A moment's a couple of minutes. Relax. There we go. Okay. That feels better. That feels a little closer to au naturel. You also need to learn to not be so literal with things, Sir Nuts Life. Now, I know that I had said we were going to do we were going to jump back into BeamNG today. Unfortunately, I've got some work to do with Beam. It is installed, it is running, but man, my PC was not happy. It sounded like a freaking jet engine, so I've got to do some tweaking under the hood before I decide to stream it. Let's go to cars. We're gonna pull our... Yeah, it definitely needs a little bit of... It needs some TLC. You know what? Let's grab our Subaru. Yeah, I kind of figured you deliberately choose to do that just to F with me because, you know, some people seem to enjoy that. Folks, I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. I hope it is not too hot where you are. Okay? Like, seriously, because, God, and if it is, man, just find someplace nice and cool to... Yeah, apparently you are testy today. Apparently. All right, so we're going to go to... handbrake. I want that to be there. Hopefully that works. Oh, I try and listen. If you hadn't already figured out, I try not to take it personally. All right, let's. Hey, there we go. Okay, nice. Save and continue. Now the real trick is, will this work? The handbrake is still a little too far away though, and that's just, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that with the way this is built, because this is kind of, this entire stand, this is a GT Omega Classic stand. And with that, I've made some adjustments, like custom adjustments myself. All right, hold on a second. What in the actual ever-loving... Remember how I said, hey, guess what? I fixed it. Yeah, maybe that's not so true. Maybe it's decided it's going to be a dick. Start building and tuning. I wish there was a way to... All right, let's drop this down to 80. We'll pop that up to 20. Okay. The one thing... Right, so... If I go here... No... Combined steer... So the one thing I'm actually just starting to realize is there is no way... Okay, we're gonna adjust my clutch up and down just 5 either way too. Gotta unload a grocery. Ooh, oh, that does not sound great. Really? There's no way in the game to tell this thing to actually flip this around, is there? Watch. I'm going to unplug this. Yep. Of course. Mother trucker. Well, we know it's functional. All right. Looks like there is no way to push it. The handbrake only goes one direction. It only goes in one direction. It's a handbrake. It doesn't move like that. It has one direction. You pull it. That's it. Like when you pull it towards you, it activates the brake. When you let go and the spring kicks it back out, that deactivates it. It's only got one true range of motion that is calculated. Fudge, man. Oh, that kind of irks me. Balls. Man. That bums me out. Try holding it back before starting the bind. Well, the thing is, though, is when I started the bind, I then have to grab it and pull it for it to bind. There's no other way to hold it back. It is in its neutral position right now, and when I hit the thing to bind it, I physically have to pull the handbrake. And then when I release it, it kicks out. But as soon as I pull it, like how you're supposed to do it, it automatically registers as a bind. There is no way to trick the input for this thing. It captures one singular motion. There's no way to actually trick it. Now, you know the crazy part? Here's the thing. Actually, hold on. Let's... Oh, we're going the wrong way. That's a problem. Oop. So, if we go here, hold on. No, you listen. Hold on.
You have to listen to my call, Sammy. Please, I beg you.
And I go to joy.cpl, right? And I'll plug this back in. We'll unplug that, right? So you can see here, Arduino Leonardo. This is the handbrake. We go to properties, right? You see the Z-axis? I pull on it, I let go. I pull on it, I let go, right? That is literally it. it has a singular action. So as you can see, not currently activated. I pull it, it activates, right? The problem is now, this is the part that bothers me, and this actually irks me. It shows as 206% to 300, right? Like, this should not be showing anything at all. So it shows, and this is the problem. This is what I mean. See if you can set the pulled state as brake released. Not pulled. Okay, so so let me see if I get this straight. Let me see if I get this straight. You're saying go into settings. Right? We go to controls, we go to change input mapping, we go down here, right? And I hold it. So here's the thing. As soon as I held it, so I'm holding it right now, right? I hit this. And it doesn't, so I don't think that worked, dude. We can try it, but I don't think that worked. I understand what you're saying, but I don't think that works. Nope. I literally have to. Yeah, so as you can see, we're barely creeping it. So that was with me pulling it into place before hitting the thing and letting it go. And it still won't. Well, I believe it or not, it took me 3 minutes. I swapped the poles on the magnet. I literally unscrewed the magnet, flipped it around, screwed it back in, and all of a sudden it worked. Now, the problem is, though, is the game registers it as a device, but unfortunately, it registers as being on all the time, and in the game there's no way to reverse the handbrake. So there's unfortunately no way to reverse it. Like I can't tell it to invert the control. So I'm right back to square one again, right? Like, and this is why I think it's just going to have to come down to purchasing a Moza handbrake. Like, that's the only way I'm just going to have to accept the fact that this thing is kind of the $100 handbrake from Amazon is just not going to cut it. Okay, hold on a second. Flip it again. I don't think that, no, flipping it again just isn't going to change. Flipping that magnet isn't going to change it, because when I flipped it, it didn't register. Like when I was messing around with it last night, before I flipped it, the computer wouldn't even register movement. So when I flipped it, all of a sudden it was working. And I'm like, okay, fine. Yes, Last Caretaker is an incredible game if you don't already own it. Dev is active, super active, and listens to the community. So, yes, abso-freaking-lutely. Can confirm. I already have like over 100 hours in it, and I'm not even done the game yet. So, I'm glad that your power is back. But yeah, Last Caretaker, incredible game. This car's feeling a little squirrelier than usual, even though it is built for drift. Wait, did we? Yeah, we did. There it is. I was like, did we just Mike Myers this with like Austin Powers? Yes, we did. All right, so what's going on here then? Is my pit house software not working? That's what I thought. Pit house isn't even on. Man. They're calling it a micro. Yeah, we had a microburst yesterday. Same thing. Yeah, we had a microburst here yesterday. All I know is it like got really black, like the sky basically got almost black, and the wind kicked up to about 100 kilometers per hour, and this all happened in like 10 minutes. All right, let's try that. That should make it work a little bit better. Really? Wow. We're boxed in, chat. All right, that feels better. By the way, well, other than the fact I just completely plowed into that car, but micro busting makes me feel, oh my God, high tech. I was wondering why the wheel felt so weird. It's because it was set to American. Its base standard was American truck. No, I already have them again, so. Bustin' makes you feel good. Are we ghost busting? Or are you nut busting? Yeah, there we go. Wheel feels way better now. I had it on the, it didn't, it kept it a very limited default setting. That's what the problem. Yes. Oop. Oh my God. All right. Well. As I'm completely shredding the countryside. Grabbing echoes has no performance settings, or here's the thing, Echoes of Aincrad, isn't that it's only in early access though, isn't it? Demo. Oh, demo? Okay. Launch is the 9th. So with the demo, here's the thing though, is it could just be that you don't have the availability to make any kind of graphics changes or anything with the demo. I understand how that is kind of bad on their part. Let me turn this down. This is way too loud. All right, I swear to God, I'm working on getting better at freaking this without the handbrake. Oop, sort of. Trying to get better. I don't know if I want to actually take that for a test spin. So I don't know if you guys can see all the jiggle on the camera for this and this, the head tracker. I don't even know if the head tracker is actually going to stay there. That was just, you probably see the head tracker jiggling as I'm like, you can probably see it on the main camera right there. There is a lot of sway in this. It is really not. It's not built. This is just kiboshed little bits and pieces of aluminum. The aluminum profile that I just had kicking around. So it's definitely a vibe. I mean, it works-ish. All right, well, drift camera's working well, so that's good. All right, well, drift camera's working, so I guess we'll just kind of leave it where it is for the time being. Grand Blue and Black Flag. I mean, Grand Blue. Yeah, because they just came out with, what was it, Grand Blue Relink? Grand Blue Fantasy Relink or whatever it was. The relink or remaster? I know because my missus was looking at it the other night. She was looking for something. She actually decided on Pathfinder. She decided on Pathfinder. So she's been playing Pathfinder. All right, let's... you mother trucker. All right, fine. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I don't want to be messing. I had thought about the... okay, you know what? Hold on. Let's get off the road here. Let's figure out what we're going to do. One nice thing about this car is...
Okay, Scott, what do you want to do next?
Let's do that.
Okay, Scott, I have set your route to the dirt race event. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Okay, listen. I just need you to stop spinning in the snow. Thank you. Jesus. All right, so we're going to go and do ourselves a little event here. See what we can do. We'll practice a little downhill momentarily here too, but I want to get some of the event stuff done because we're kind of lagging behind a little bit. Just a bit. It's not terrible, but I would like to sort of step it up a little bit. So the idea was, because I've been having problems with the head tracking being too far back when the wheel is in place, so I kind of tried to make... Is that... I don't think that's it, is it? No.
Turn right.
That's the one we want. Okay, so this is...
You have arrived at your destination.
So what it came down to was I needed to figure out a solution to bring the head tracking closer. Now, this isn't a permanent solution because I don't have the cable length to properly set this up. It was just kind of a, I guess you could say, a prototype, having the head tracker here on this bar. And the other downside is it's like it's doing this. The freaking, like, it is like really shaky. So this is why I've been on the kick to like build a proper stand out of the 2040 aluminum profile. All right, so I have an S1. We have the RS3 Sportback. Let's do that. Let's drive the. We're gonna drive the Sportback, chat. Well, and the general idea is to eventually, I would like to be able to use the 2040 aluminum wheel stand that I want to custom build, and then start fleshing it out more in tune with a classic S13 for the interior, like in terms of where the seat is in comparison to the pedals, pedal distance, wheel height, like all of that. I want to like basically build it out, but I do need to, like, this wheel stand just doesn't cut it. Like, it's still functional, but it leaves a lot to be desired. I'm constantly having to tighten up the bolts on it and everything. It really wasn't built for how I'm using it, so get out of my way, bro. Moving through. Yeah, no, listen. I'm not a synth, Pete. Don't you start that crap. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, we're going to have to redo this, I think. Well, brakes are definitely working. Okay, first lap. Yeah, like everything is literally shaking and like loose every time I shift. It's rough. Why am I not? Oh, because my Subaru's an S2, that's why. Oh, why are you freaking doing that, bro? Brakes are working. Brakes are working real well, actually. So what do you mean synth confirmed? Are you trying to tell everybody I'm from the Institute or something? I feel like that's what you're trying to tell everybody. This isn't Fallout, my man. The Institute doesn't exist. Ah, shit. Okay. I might actually, I think I'm going to take the head tracker off of this. We're not using it today anyway, so. And the problem is I have to be able to have the head tracker detachable for when I'm doing stuff like Star Citizen. So it still has to be able to be mounted into its desk stand so that I can use it for Star Citizen. That's the other downside. Like its current mount, the way I've got it mounted, it's just zip tied to a flat steel bar. Oh God, we're in last place. How in the fuck? Far Harbor? Sir, we are not in the future. The Institute doesn't exist. The Institute's not real. It's all fiction. It is a complete work of fiction. Now, I understand that's going to be, well, that's what the synth would say. And, you know, yeah, you might be right. But we're just going to continue. Okay, hold on. The one thing I will say is that getting this holder for the tablet really kind of brought a lot of things to the forefront, let me tell you. It brought a lot of deficiencies in what I kind of have built as a rig to light. freaking face. Oh, that hurt. Okay. I think we're going to try that, but with a different car. You know you're old when sneezing hurts your face. Listen, it's not that it hurts my face, it hurts my brain, okay? If it doesn't hurt your brain, then there's a problem. It should rattle your brain around a little bit. Don't yawn and throw your back out now. I've never yawned and thrown my back out. That's actually something I can honestly say has never happened. It requires something of a little more force than yawning to throw my back out, sir. How dare you? How dare you attack my accelerated age? How dare you? Is this the Chilean? Yeah. Chiheisen. Okay, well, we're going to try this again. Only we're going to try with a different car. Okay, that is not the car we want. I'm going to try that one instead. Sneezing never causes me pain, though I do sneeze loud enough to scare people. Yo, Draco. Did the festival stuff, playlist stuff release today? I have no idea, if I'm being honest. I'm just working. I haven't even made it to Legend Island yet, so I've been treating this more like a driving simulator. You can't help if you're a loud sneezer. You know that, right? It's not like we choose to be loud sneezers. Wow, I'm getting bullied, chat. There we go. Yeah. Now I'm the bully. Oop. Now I'm the bully. Gotta slalom this shit. There we go. Why do... You know what? It doesn't matter. And screw you, Bowie knife. I've had it up to here with your shit, buddy. Whoop, whoop. I was trying to recover because I did not want to spin that out. I'm bullying the... Yeah, that's right, chat. We're bullying Bowie knife right now. Clown ass, get out of my way. Man, he is harassing the shit out of me, isn't he? Man is on my backside hard right now. He's trying to plant his front end in my hinding. Oop. Oh well, don't care. Not worried about it. I'll catch up with chat in a second here. Oh, shit. I don't want to be bouncing off of walls, by the way. I don't care if that's the meta to ride the wall, but homeboy here does not play that game. I'm not a meta gamer. Let's go. There it is, first place. Nice. But Draco, you can do it without racing Legend Island. So the thing is it is Thursday, so festival playlist should be updated because the festival playlist updates weekly on Thursdays, right? Same as the season change. So because I would say then chances are yes. I was once in the back room of the previous location for the company I work for. Only one back there. See, so loud. A co-worker half a store's length away came running back because he thought something blew up. That's terrifying. Here's the... Some people put way too much into that achoo. I can tell you from personal experience that any of the time that I've loud sneezed had nothing to do with trying to put extra oomph into it, because I'd rather if I didn't have to sneeze in my life ever. Okay, so complete 3 laps of... Okay, so I need to complete 3 laps of what? Time attack. Sakibi. Okay, so where in the hell is that? Park it like it's hot. Park at the evolving World Car Meet in any car from the 2000s. Yeah. I'd rather not sneeze, period. I don't want to have these issues. Yeah, I really, if I don't get those, I'm fine. You know what I mean? Treasure hunt. I didn't get the last treasure hunt. Okay, so that's Snow Forest Cross Country Circuit. All right, so let's go to the map then. Oh, God. Railway Sprint, no. I guess that is one that I do need to do, though. I do need to do the Railway Sprint. Loud laughers, too. Some people are just naturally loud laughers. You just listen. You just don't like anything outside of loud music. It's fine. Some people are naturally loud laughers. You can't get mad at people. Yeah, exactly. No joy, no fun, only... Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Are you sure you're not 80 years old? Because you sound like you're 80. You sound like an 80-year-old, sir. Get off my lawn. No joy, no fun, only silence. Silence. Narajuku. No, we don't want Narajuku. I would very much like to find the... No, that's not a sprint. I don't want sprints. Why am I struggling to find this? Like, why is this? That's Shirakawa. It's got to be a circuit, but... There it is. That's what I was looking for. Okay, we're going to go there. That's where we're headed. In fact, I had... Yeah, the fact that you hate loud, joyous laughter, it does say a lot about you, sir. Who hurt you? My God. Why do you hate joy so much?
Turn right. In 200 meters, turn right.
Text over here like, yo, don't sound like you're happy. You sound like you're happy. Game over, man. Game over. You can't be happy. Okay, so we're going to settle in here. I don't know what the hell that was. Apparently there was some schmutz on the road. I snapped in a Zippies once, told a table full of giggling loud asses to STFU, then immediately apologized for being an asshole. Almost feels like you were told to STFU when you were having fun, and in turn you're taking that out on others. And you probably weren't doing anything other than just like giggling about something that you thought was funny. Which is terrible, by the way. It's absolutely terrible if that's actually something that happened to you, because fuck. Butts. Okay, there we go. God damn, they were loud. You crusty asshole freaking octogenarian. How dare you? How dare you take that out on those nice, wonderful human beings? How dare you, sir? Y'all call me old. Tex over here actually acting like an octogenarian. Right? Tex is no man. Exactly. Reminds me of my Pete's like reminds me of my autism.
In 400 meters, turn right.
All right, so the wider FOV seems to be working great. Shouts out to the wonderful freaking mod creators, actually. And by the way, this is one that won't get you banned because all it does is just alter the camera for a slightly wider angle, which gives you a much better feel on an ultra wide screen. I need a cane to wave and I'll be complete. I mean, it's over 9,000. Like it's do not give Tech Noir the cane because that means he's going to power up. Do not give him the ultimate power, okay? Do not give him the cane. Refrain from the cane. Do not provide him with what he requires to power up. Giving Tech Noir a cane would be unholy risk to the planet. Unlimited power. That's how he hits his Palpatine stage.
400 meters. Turn left.
Oh, nudged. That's fine. It's only a Range Rover anyway. At least I think it was.
Turn left.
Oh, going around shit. Bopped it. Ugh.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
There we go. Fixed. Hey, we're doing some of the festival events, or rather, yeah, some of the playlist stuff. So if you're just joining us, welcome on in. I'm your host, Scott. It is hot as balls where I am right now, and the central air system where I live is struggling to keep the house at a semi-comfortable 23 degrees Celsius, but it is 39 degrees Celsius outside. And yeah, the aircon is just, it's been running for 3 days straight, non-stop, just to maintain 23. And when I say that it is rough, I mean it is rough, but not only is it that, but the power bill is going to be horrendous. The next incoming electricity bill is just going to be fucking off the charts. And short of trying to find a cooler freaking climate to move to, there's not much we can do about it. Local conditions are what local conditions are, and we're not getting a break from this until about Sunday night, according to the weather service. So it's in it to win it, you know. That's also why today is a slightly shorter stream. Okay, so I've got to do time attack, huh?
We all get thrown into a leaderboard together to see who's the best, of course.
I've got to do 3 laps of this. In this car specifically. I don't know how people live in tropical areas with a lot of high humidity. I'm not, I'll be honest. I like heat, but I like dry heat. I like, you know, I can handle 32 degrees if there is like almost no humidity. Okay, I hit it. Thank God for that. Oh my God. There we go. Yeah. We're all out here doing it with the same goddamn car, aren't we? Yes, we are. All right, you know what? I'm actually going to try to do this with, I'm going to use the paddles for this because I think... All right, well, seem to be doing somewhat better than... Ah, goddamn. Ah, shit. Okay, well, hold on. Was that enough, or do I need to... I probably need to redo that, don't I? Shit. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? Complete 3 laps. I need to do it in 3 laps. Okay, so... Three laps, it says, chat. I may turn the AC off tomorrow while I'm at work so it can rest. Yeah, and I see the thing is I wish I could do that, but unfortunately we have someone in the house that is pregnant. So we can't have the temperatures just like bopping up to like fucking Jesus hot in here. Like it's got to be a reasonable, stable temperature because my stepdaughter's pregnant. So we have to maintain some equilibrium. Like I said, I'm gonna be a grandpa. Like Twitch Mom and I are gonna be grandparents, so for her, it's for her safety and, you know, my stepdaughter's safety and the safety of the child that we've got to maintain, you know, reasonable temps. All right, so I got to do 3 laps. Well, we did it. Okay, that's fine. All right, come on, baby. I really wish I had a slightly larger wheel. This 11.5-inch fucking wheel is too tiny for my big ass fucking hands. I just need to get my 3 in, man. Oh, goddamn.
Okay, a bit slower on that split, but now you know that section needs a bit of focus on the next lap.
All right, hold on. I'll pick up what chat's throwing down here in a second. Just give me a quick moment, please. I'm kind of focused on my driving right now. Why is that dude driving backwards? Okay, we're in lap 2. So I know a lot of people auto drive this shit, and I can't. I refuse to do that. No, listen, you just wait. You just patience. You can't be patient. You might be in the wrong place.
Nope.
You can just never mind, Nutslave. I already know who's doing. Oh no, that might have been. I don't know. It's possible it might have been Technoir too, or not Technoir. TVL. I don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure it was Nutslave though. That sounds like a Nutslave style reaction.
I am not amused.
Good. You can be not amused with everyone else. I spend over 80% of my time not amused. I don't take it out on others. I'm throwing in another lap just in case. I don't trust their system. You can be not amused with the rest of us. Listen, that flush actually sounds pretty goddamn good right about now. There we go. We got to start. All right. Is that enough? There it is. Holy crap. Bro, there we go. We got it. Nice. All right. 3 stars.
Nutslife wants you to slow clap at that.
No AC here probably wouldn't help much since there's a 6-inch opening all along the top of the wall for airflow. I think, well, and that's the thing, right? Being that you're in Hawaii, that's got to make things a lot different. Everything's just built different there too, right? Just because of the high humidity. All right, so Festival Loop Speed Zone. Festival Loop Speed Zone. All right, so we need is the Festival Loop Speed Zone. Festival Loop Speed Zone. All right. So we need 3 stars. Okay. More designed around airflow. Yeah, airflow to cool.
Turn left.
Now, the thing is, though, is you also don't get winter the same way a lot of us do, though, either, right? Like winter for you is not where it's like minus 30 degrees Celsius and freaking snow. Sometimes it's not enough. Summers are only getting hotter. Yeah. Do you have like fans, like ceiling fans installed for better airflow? Yeah, exactly. You don't have the winter temps, so you don't have to worry about the you don't have to worry about the insulation because of that.
Recalculating route.
Which honestly, in some ways, might be a bit of a godsend. Like, might be a bit of a blessing, honestly.
Turn left.
All right, so looks like I'm gonna have to tinker around more with the handbrake and see if maybe I might still have to reprogram it.
Left.
But the last time I tried to reprogram this thing, that failed miserably. Not my place,
Fail
but
80
ceiling.
says,
Yeah,
you look thirsty, time to hydrate.
Listen, you just.
Turn around when it is
You're right.
safe.
I am actually thirsty, and I should hydrate. Just give me a minute here.
In 100 meters, turn right.
Just give me a moment. By the way, for the record, I have been really kind of lax with the short form content recently. I know for some of you that might not be a big deal, but I can assure you for myself, it is a bit of a big deal. I had a good system going and then I kind of foobarred it. But the thing is, honestly, that's not on anybody but me. It is 100% a me problem. That's a logistical issue on my end. That is not on anybody in any way, shape, or form.
Turn right.
I've just been struggling to sort of go through my stuff and actually grab good quality like 60-minute clips. And it's been like, I'll be honest, like, it's not that I don't want to put out some like good quality short form. It's just after you stream a couple of hours every day and then you've got it, you know, you go and take a walk, you have some dinner, you want to spend some time with your significant other. By 10 o'clock at night, I don't have any fucking energy in the tank to be editing things. Listen, I'm hungry, but I'm not that hungry that I need to, you know, already complicate my physical health and well-being by, you know, cutting my sleep even shorter than it already is naturally because of the sleep apnea issues, right?
400 meters.
Which, by the way, this weather has been triggering even worse issues. My God.
Turn right. In 200 meters.
It was I think last night was a pretty rough sleep. The app was like, I think last night was a 51. My sleep score was a 51 last night. So, which, trust me, that's not good. Tell me about it. It was my last, what this week's your last week? Or are you talking about last week that's how it was for you last week? Too hot to sleep? For me, it's not. The heat, it doesn't make it too hot to sleep. I mean, the issue is though, is it in flares, like it makes it more difficult for my breathing. Also, we're into the height of allergy season, which makes it even fucking that much worse. Even with an antihistamine and nose strips, those don't really provide a whole lot of really like good, solid, decent breathing support. For me, again, the sleep thing comes down to it's because of the obstructive apnea. So he causes everything to just swell more, right? So if everything swells, including my tongue, while I am sleeping, then obviously that is going to then also cause even greater issues with my breathing at night while I'm sleeping. Listen, they're like, I want to be swole up here and swole in my arms. I don't want to be swole in my tongue. Right? The tongue being swole like that just ain't doing it. It's not doing any favors for me.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 100 meters, turn sharp left.
Okay, so I gotta get this at like 3 stars.
You've arrived at your destination.
Come on. Fuck. All right, I need to 3-star that. Holy shit. Well, come on. Why are you all over the fucking map, you dick? And why is this not coming off my thing here?
You have arrived at
All right, thank you. All right, I need to 3-star this in order to get it, so we're going to have to... Fucking hell. Oh, come on, you bitch. Failed. Oh, fuck.
You've arrived at your destination.
All right, how in the actual... Oh, come on, bro. No fucking way. I need 35. I need to be 35 kilometers an hour faster. Well, so I have to do it with this car. As it is. I can't adjust it. It has to be with this car in its current form. That's the kick.
Arrived at your destination.
It has to be with this car as it is. Oh, I actually need to go into 4x4 mode at that place to get it. Oh, really? Oh, you got to do the cross island. Oh, okay. I understand now. Holy shit, that's crazy. You've got to cross.
Arrived at your destination.
Come on. Okay, well, that's a new PB. That's awesome. That's actually insane. They're out in the boonies. 28. Oh, man.
Arrived at your destination.
New PB. Man. Actually, so got to do a cross island drive. Yeah, first time I went there, thought I was going to the wrong place. That is insane, dude. You actually have to go out in 4x4 mode?
Arrived at your destination.
Okay, that's the new PB. 19 kilometers an hour faster. Okay.
Arrived at your destination.
Come on. This is ridiculous. It's a long unpaved back road and parts of it are missing. Dude. Oh my God. That is crazy. It's like a murder road. You're going out into a murder road, aren't you? Blink twice if you're in danger. Fuck. Ah, God damn
Arrived at
it.
your destination.
Ah, you mother trucker. I would say it's a BS request, but to go out, but out there, but it's kind of fun. I mean, you know what? Like, you kind of got to have some fun with it, right? It sounds like you really do have some fun with it. Fuck, bro.
Arrived at your destination.
I don't want, listen, I need to get up there, okay?
Arrived at your destination.
New PB. Okay, well. Holy shit. 17 kilometers per hour. 17 kilometers per hour more. All right. Well. Oh, come on. Mother trucker. If I didn't need to do it for the festival playlist with this specific car, I'd be like, nah, fuck this, I'm good. But it's got to be 3 stars with this car. Obviously, it can. Otherwise, they wouldn't have set the challenge for this car specifically.
You've arrived at your destination.
Holy crap. Okay. 12 kilometers an hour more. Okay, you know what? We've got to approach this from the opposite side, so. So this car is the one that we've got to do it with. Just, I think the approach has to be from this side. Trying it from the other side, it's too short. You need to get a run at it. And like have a good amount of speed coming in through the initial gate. Oh shit, get through it. Fuck. Still too slow. All right. It's that second corner. The second corner is the problem. The second corner is 100% the problem. Now, ooh, hold on a second. Hold on. I've got an idea. What are we currently in? So this is 574. Top end is 600. What we could. Please hold. I bet you if we put snow tires on it, it might do it. I bet you anything. We put snow tires on this car. All of a sudden, I'll be like, yeah, no problem. One moment. I still cannot figure out for the life of me why this game automatically thinks it's like, hey, you know what? Drift tire, rally tire, off-road, slick. Snow tire. Okay. Rim style. That's not bad. Some of these are hefty, though. Look at... Jesus, that's heavy. Yeah, some of these are, like, super heavy. You know what? I like those. All right. Good. Done. Um... We're going to go with 19s on both the front and the back. Why not? We'll widen that out a bit. We'll do the same thing on the front. Front tire width. Actually, we'll leave that as is. All right. I'm gonna, yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna put that on there because I love. I do rather love me some big country libs, huh? Maybe we'll just leave that. What about the hood? Hell yeah, look at that. That weight though, dude. Oof. You know what? Maybe we'll just leave it as is. Okay, we'll leave that. Yeah, we're just going to do a slight little bit of tune on this. Weight reduction. Install the parts. Okay. That's it. Little roof scoops to let in air. I mean, it should, honestly, it should be. Yeah. Revving like a charger at a takeover. It seems to be a wheel, like people who use wheels have that come up quite frequently. I don't know why. If anybody knows why it keeps doing that, then by all means, please fill us in. Let us know. Okay, so I would like to go back into the map. And then... Are the little triangle windows you could angle air with? I don't know. Oh, so my old Dodge Aspen used to have those. I freaking love that. Okay, so we're going to try this again. Quarter glass. Quarter glass. Literally in the name, huh? So useful. Very useful. I like the sound of that, actually. Quarter glass. Oof. Now, we could probably just cheat this, but I'd rather drive it. Chat, how are you doing? But everyone drives around with AC now, so it's kind of moot. It is kind of moot. See, I'm like, except for when the weather is the way it is right now, I prefer driving with the windows down. Number one, you're getting better gas mileage anyways, because as soon as you crank that fucking AC on, you're burning so much extra fuel. So your fuel efficiency drops through, like, it just tanks. Oof. Missed both of them, threaded that. Nice. Like a freaking champ. Woo. Woo. Okay, so I feel like the shifter could probably do with a slightly longer neck on it. A longer shaft. Chat, we need a longer shaft on the shifter. The shifter requires... Oh, brakes are working. Brakes are braking. Holy shiza. All right, so we're going to come up here. And we're going to attempt this. Let's see if we can 3-star this. Because that's kind of like doing some of the festival stuff is pretty important. I would like to get some of this stuff completed.
Turn left. 100 meters. Turn sharp left.
As we threw on the snow tires, chat. That's right. Kept it all nice and clean. Threw on some snow tires. Yeah, this is not the direction. This is definitely not the direction to do this in. But we're not losing speed through the snow now, so that's good.
You've arrived at your destination.
So we're gonna turn it around up here. We're gonna, yep. But he's getting a good run at it. Oh, fucking failed it.
You've arrived at your destination.
Damn it. Too aggressive. Way too aggressive. Snow tires. Yes, snow tires were definitely the winning part of this equation.
You've arrived at your destination.
Fuck. 6 kilometers an hour more. Okay. Shit. Yep. We got to carry a lot more speed up and through this first gate here. There it is. Got it. Nailed it.
Turned up, locked in, pure.
Nailed it.
Now that's how you show up to a speed zone. Great job.
Holy shnikes, chat. All right. Win a dirt race in the 2001 Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 4 GSR TM. Okay. So this is the last challenge. So we need to win a dirt race with this car. Should be fairly straightforward, I would hope. I would hope. Snow tires in the snow. Yeah, right? Exactly. Who'd have thought? And we had to cut some corners, but I mean, worth it. Every last second. Completely freaking worth it. No, I don't want to. No, why are you? No, why fast travel? Hell no. Modern rally cars. How? Okay, hold on. I've got to win a dirt race with this car. The problem is, I don't think this is. Total Rally. I should actually be able to do that one.
200 meters. Turn sharp right. Turn sharp right. In 100 meters, turn right.
All right, here we go. So we're going to go and get this dirt race done. What I will try to do tonight is I will try to spend a little bit of time getting the wheel properly set up for beam. And I also want to take a look at the new update for Assetto Corsa Rally. Because now that they've added grease in, I would actually like to get things dialed in for AC Rally in the wheel and just give it a try. Now, means I'm gonna have to dabble with this handbrake further and see if I can actually fix this, because it is not in the budget currently to replace this with the Moza handbrake. So that Moza handbrake is like $149.99 from a local retailer. And that's before taxes. So, and there are other things I've got to consider, like I need to make sure I've got money for fuel to get myself to my appointments on June 13th or July 13th and July 20th. I've got the money set aside for my appointment for the 3D laser scan of my mouth, so they can start actually making my oral device. So that'll be nice. I also have to take into consideration, I owe the community for us getting to that first essential goal. And we've got to take a look at a couple of different, it doesn't necessarily have to be game related, but got to take a look at all of the information that I've collected about sleep deprivation, the long-term effects, especially the cognitive effects, and how it really seriously affects like how obstructive sleep apnea, which is what I've been dealing with for the last little bit. I don't think you guys understand how much it means to me that I'm going to finally be able to get some kind of resolution on this very soon. Like getting the sleep apnea oral device is going to be like fucking game changing for quality of life perspective, because I'll finally be able to get into deep sleep and REM sleep, which lack of REM is actually, I think, more dangerous than the lack of deep sleep. Lack of deep sleep can seriously affect how your body has immune responses. But lack of REM sleep, or very low amounts of REM sleep, can affect our long-term memory centers. So anything that we're trying to put into long-term memory, our brains aren't processing that properly. Yes. Okay, we are using the good. Perfect. Okay. All right, let's go. Chat, are you guys ready for this? Are we ready for this BS? All right. We're on the snow tires. We should be all right here. Let's go. Whoa. Scheiße. Holy crap. Oh, balls. I'm trying to keep this clean, but easier said than done sometimes, right? Oh boy. Hey, how dare you hit my door, you son of a bitch. All right, so the snow tires were definitely the ticket here. I mean, it just makes sense. We're driving in the winter, of course. Throw snow tires on it, right? Like it keeps it under, it keeps it within that 600 range for B. But allows this car to still be manageable. Oh, please, God. Why are you trying to punish me? It's like all of a sudden the physics are like, no, he's doing too good. We got to mess with him. That's what it feels like sometimes. Holy crap. I'm trying my best. All right, there we go. Yeah, come on, let's go. Power through it. Yeah, get out of my way, bro. Oh, God. Yeah, we're just going to use you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Why are we fucking drifting, dude? Okay, I can afford not to be ultra aggressive here. So that I'm not losing it in corners. There we go. Fast in or slow in, fast out, right? Oh, sorry. You're in my way, sir. Get your lance out of my way, bitch. Ugh. You mother trucker. Push me through and then be like, heh heh. Oh, this is the problem though too. I've got ABS turned off. sometimes some cars work better with ABS, you know? Okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, I just need, there you go. Daddy's hungry. There it is. There it is, chat. Like I said, Dad was hungry. Got it. Holy crap. Feels a lot harder than it should have been. I'm probably just fooling myself, but I feel like I'm actually getting better at this. Give me my reward. Thank you.
I've been hearing rumors about the next showcase. Something about pilots.
Reward, Viking horn. Nice. Oh, hey, you mean I have enough points now to... Let me guess. We now officially have the points that I can actually do the fun. There it is. Fight Club, Flight Club. Oh no, I still need 2,270 more Horizon points. Holy shiza. Wristband event progress. Oh my god. Wow, that is insanity. Not even close then. Well, that's disappointing. That is disappointing, chat. But we are up on the wheel spins. We have more points to spend on the car, shall we? Drifty boys. Skip side swipe. You know what? Let's throw some points into the drifty boys, into that, and I can't do anything about that right now. All right, fair.
Keep hitting those events and I'll see you there in no time.
All right. Well, that hurts my soul. Just a little bit. So if we're... Okay, hold on. Let's do this for a second. So let's see what it suggests for what's next.
What do you want to do
Road
now?
racing. Okay, you know what? Let's
Okay,
do
Scott,
that.
I have set your route to the road race event. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I figure we might as well get some of this stuff done. I feel like we've just been, well, I've been wasting my time with some of this stuff and not, like, while I enjoy Forza Horizon 6 as a driving experience, as like a pure, just more or less like a driving simulator, at the end of the day, it is still one of these festival style games, and therefore we do need to spend a bit of time, like, completing some of these tasks. And I'll be honest, the winter stuff, I like winter, but man, I prefer spring and summer in this. Spring, summer, and autumn are and like the fall season are beautiful in this.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters, turn right.
Time doing nothing in this. I mean, I would say at this point, it's about 50-50 for me now. And like even tonight, I'll probably like end up popping into this for a little bit and just driving around, or I'll be fiddling around trying to figure out how to invert the signal on my handbrake so it's not like messing up in the game. You know what I mean?
You have arrived at your destination.
All right. Solo. All right. What? What car should I do this with, chat? Okay, so it is B class. I think I got two, and I'm 50 hours in. You know what? We're just going to stick with the Lancer. F it. Let's go. We'll just stick with what we've already got. It seems to be performing pretty well. I love the big old freaking bush bar on the front, though. That's kind of the beauty of these games, though, is you really don't have to play them any one specific way, right? Like, you can just sort of play them how you want and leave it at that. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. This thing really overshoots in the corners, man. Nope, I don't care. Get out of my way. I'm being such a goddamn bully. Oh my God. I'm getting bullied right now too. Wow, that NSX is getting like freaking just pounded through here. Oh, jeez. Oh, God damn it. All right, why? Ooh. That was way worse than it needed to be. We might have to redo this. I might choose a different car. This is rough. Especially considering we were like up so far and then all of a sudden, oh, God damn. All right. All right, we're going to try it with this car one more time. Yeah, and that's exactly it. You don't have to be in a rush. You can play it how you want to play it. It's not a, you know, it's not like some, like, they don't force you to play it any which way. They literally like just give you the tools and you just go about it in however you want to do it. I'm trying to keep this clean, by the way, for as long as I can. Well, there we go. Clean just went out the window. Oof. All right, well, we're in fifth. That's a, what is that? That's a Mitsubishi GTO, I think, in front of us, isn't it? No, Maybe not. Actually, that might... no, that was a GTO. It was a Mitsubishi. All right, there we go. Listen, average lizard. You and your little Mazda shitbox, get out of my way. Freaking, get your POS out of my way, bro. Oh, goddamn. Why? How was I getting pushed through that? You cheating asshats. Wow. I can see why people get salty about the AI in this sometimes. This is rough, man. Can we at least get third? Maybe second? Second. All right, we got second. The car looks beat to hell, though. The car is so beat up right now. The poor car just had the shit kicked out of it. All right, well, that completes that. And that gets it off the list. Was the game having a go at me? I feel like the game was having a go at me, chat. All right, so campaign. Road racing icon. All right, nice. Beautiful. So let's go back to what's next. Modern sports car, electric town circuit, speed trap, Akihabara. All right, let's head to that.
I have set your route to the road race event. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 meters, turn left.
All right, so we're gonna. I think what we're gonna do is we'll get up here. I think this will be the last run for the day. Just so I can shut things down and keep the space where I'm at a little bit cooler. And also anything that generates heat then puts stress on the actual cooling system as well. So I'm trying to sort of minimize that to a certain degree as well. So. And I hope that everyone can actually understand the reason why I'm doing that. Okay, so semi-slicks, GR Supra, yeah, let's drive that. Let's try this one. Listen, stop showing off. We got things to do. We got places to be, man. You're showing off. You're making us look bad. All right. So, this is going to be the... Okay, why in the actual bro? Having ABS off shouldn't be this freaking rough. Whoa, holy. Right. Maybe for this car. Actually, I should have had this for most of the cars. Hidden gameplay. Her? Yeah, standard story progression. Oh, hold on. Hold on. We're going to restart the event. I know why. I was like, what am I looking what I'm looking for is missing. Right. Okay. We're going to leave that on. We're going to turn anti-lock back on. Just to see what the difference is. I'm not changing stability control and traction. I'm leaving those off, but... Oh, yeah. There's a big difference in the braking. Holy shit. And that's the thing is, like, a lot of the cars that we're driving in this have ABS, right? So having it disabled kind of actually diminishes the experience. There we go. Okay, yep. We're in with everything now. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh God. Whoa. Holy crap. Yeah, the braking doesn't feel like I'm power sliding through the corners into the corners now. It actually feels like I'm braking and the car's slowing down like it's supposed to. Okay, I think, yeah, I got it. All right, that's good. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss that, because if I had to go back, I would have been so freaking pissed about that. Ugh. Holy crap. I still can't figure out why I've got frame stutter in this anymore. It shouldn't be happening, but it is. There we go. Nailing the corners as we should. Don't you play with me, game. Don't you pull that physics bullshit. Oh. There we go. Okay, yeah. I love how it says faster together, and I'm like, bro, if I can't get any faster with people around me, it just get too many people around you and things get a little boxed in. It makes it real difficult to be faster. So the one thing I'm actually really kind of impressed by is they really captured the sense of speed in this quite well. Oh, fucking don't you dare. Holy crap. I'm like, dude, do not do it at that point. That would have been the worst time if that's where we ended up and it didn't finish. We ended up finishing in freaking last because of that. That was way too close. I may have clenched a little hard. I may have clenched like super hard on that. Just it was way too close for comfort. So we have a couple of opportunities coming up. One of them is going to be taking a look at the current changes for Wreckfest 2. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow instead of. I think Wreckfest actually might be more interesting for everybody. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do Wreckfest tomorrow. I feel like that might be actually a better use of resources, I guess you could say. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Hold on. That was the view we should have had. So a couple of things. As you can see, this cable, this is to drive that, and that is really rough. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. It's it's getting there, a little bit at a time. We're slowly kind of bringing back the dual cameras, and yeah, I'm gonna exit the game. And just kind of getting back towards more of the automotive roots that this channel was initially built on. Now, that's only because right now there seems to be a resurgence of driving games that I am actually pretty impressed with, that have been quite good. So coming up, we've got some stuff for the Crew Motorfest. We've got Wreckfest. I would like to check out spend a little bit of time with BeamNG. I'd also like to check out a little bit of stuff for Japanese Drift Master as well. Effectively, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to take full advantage of this Moza R5 wheelbase and the Moza wheel while I have access to it. And just because it's I gotta say, it is definitely a different experience using this comparative to the Fanatec Club Sport 2.5 that I've been using for the last almost 8 years. So anyway, chat, thank you for hanging out with me today. Thank you so very, very much for the subscribes and likes over on YouTube. Thank you so much for the follows, subs, resubs, gifted subs, bits, and tips on Twitch. Really is appreciated. Normally we go raid, but I'll be honest, I just got to shut everything down. So if there's somebody you want to go and hang out with on Twitch, go show them a little bit of love. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Wonderful Thursday night. Cheers, everybody.